formation of two. You can see the L-17 down here as those two get off. Watch both those as they come off the runway from your right to your left, and watch the gear cycle as they put the gear up and you can get to the track. We also have other aircraft beginning to appear, and if you're facing the runway, look long to your left. We have a portion of our onboard segment today with part of the liaison and observation group as he enters the center. Our second group taking off now. From 6 taking that liaison observation group. Steve, the updates take you to the department. Now, one of our longtime volunteers, Nekimi, was a military pilot with the military. And from his time as forces, we have him talking about what it's like to fly on a helicopter. Which is an interesting nickname that it had. but it's celebrated for its well-harmonized controls and docile flight characteristics. And they typically features what you see in the front, all of these enclosed flights such as the Royal Air Force Battle Creek Memorial Flight. Hundreds of chipmunks are still flown by civilian owners, as you see here today. In flying schools worldwide, in the United States, surviving models have often been extensively modified for airshow and aerobatic performance. In fact, you see So Steve, let's talk about a couple of the airplanes specifically that are in the chipmunk there. We're straight out, making it across to down now is the Royal Air Force aircraft as it was. A lot of field modifications that are taking place throughout the Vietnam.
Steve, as the Loach now makes his way off to the left of the land, those of you at the far left side of the show area, as you face the runway, get a great view of that. But if you look back around here to the right, you see our O2 Mixmaster, as Steve mentioned. The Oscar Deuce is also another nickname that the aircraft acquired in Southeast Asia. So they've made a low pass down the runway a minute ago. Watch now as they, the two L-17s, begin to make their way back around for a landing approach right here. But there is the O2 on short final for runway 36. Watch and listen now as that aircraft makes its way down. Watch how it lands with the gear and begin to settle in. And one of the interesting things about the O2, I think, is you look at the flap configuration of the engine, the front and back. It's a push me, pull me configuration like Steve mentioned. But watch how it all interacts here as they touch down. Steve, that is a good example of the black paint scheme with the red markings that operated at night for night observation and interdictions. They would often drop
either. North American thought would be great sales tools are the bubble canopy, which kind of mimics the P-51D canopy, and also the retractable landing gear. As I understand it, the Navion is a very fun airplane to fly, very comfortable, ease up to 4 passengers. And we have all 6 of our chipmunks, our scurry of chipmunks for this afternoon, making a photo pass for you right down the runway.
What a great sound. You know, it's not quite an F-22's level sound, but you know, it's equally as impressive when you think about the role that these trainer and observation amazing aircraft. The fact that they flew it harm's way performed a vital function not supplying any other way. That's one of the reasons we highlight that here in Oshkosh and Illinois, is the role that these aircraft play is absolutely necessary and vital to the success of the operations for all the rest of the team, the supporting team that they supply.